How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are playing some more Pioneer Black Green Rock, and we are trying a couple sideboard slots here. I'm expecting a lot of Izzet Phoenix, and we're just trying to test out specifically for Leyline of the Void of the sideboard. I think Leyline of the Void is a pretty controversial sideboard card in these mid-range mirrors, just because of the fact that when you kind of have the mulligan aggressively before it, and then when you draw, the subsequent ley lines are kind of dead. So it's kind of a drastic measure just to see how it does fare against Phoenix. And for those who have paid attention to the results from the recent RC in Atlanta, Rakdos, the top two Rakdos lists that did well, played 3 Leyline of the Void, and there's other 2 Rakdos lists that placed lower and still in the top 25-ish, whatever, but they did not. So we're just kind of testing different cyber cards, trying out these Leyline of the Voids. For those who have been paying attention to the main deck in the recent videos, I'm moving a Duress main just because of the fact that there's a lot of like Blue Eye Control and Izzet Phoenix. So I think main deck Duress seems fine. And moving one of the Duresses to the main deck means we can make room for a one of Necromentia that people have been kind of liking in chat and in Discord. So we're trying a one of Necromentia, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Karuga. We got a main deck Duress here. I wonder how good this Duress will be. Duress you. Okay, so I'm assuming we're against some sort of combo deck. Let's just play Mutavault. What does this card do? Okay, so just ramps. Okay. So we need an Assassin's Trophy off top just to kind of not have to die. You just gotta hope that they don't have it next turn or subsequent turns. This is where I made deck Duress looks pretty good, even though like this isn't the most optimal. I'm just gonna do it again. Yeah, I'm not gonna ever really get off 25 lands. I don't think we can afford being on less than that. Okay. We just drew all lands. This is literally what happened to you earlier today, Mark. This is literally what happened earlier today. Leyline Binding. That was your last card. Okay. They found the combo piece off the top. Wonderful. 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 This is where I wish we had another Necromentia. That'd be nice. So we can board all the pushes. Decays are kind of dead. Probably the Wrens just as a way to attack, probably. Heartless, I can tag a clone, so decay. Yeah. I mean, well, after this is just for testing, right? I'll probably go back up to 2 necro the next league. That's for sure. Maybe just keep out Ren. Call it a day. Call it a day. I can see a Ren Trespasser swap. I'll do that just for you, Mark. Do that just for you. Just for you. I mean, even if they didn't top deck the Carnosaur like that turn, they just slam the whatever that giant dude is. And like we literally can't win anyway. Like they just play like they just go ramp into those cards and then just play a 7/7 into an 8/8, and then I don't think we're win anyway. So what does this button do? Oh, the hell! What's the whole purpose of this popping out? What is the whole purpose of this? I'll keep. Interesting. This is both green and black and blue. I feel like I'm taking the herd migration here. And then I can Dread Knight. It's for new people. All right, let's just be really obnoxious with this. Let's just put it right here. Yeah, Trespassers are good at the mirror. Like, if we're against Rakdos and Phoenix, I really like it. This is so obnoxious. Look at this. This is great. Oh my god. Duress. Okay, I guess we can take a Shark Typhoon or a Virtue. Or we'll just take a can. That's fine. Let's get Duress. Get Duress. Do I want to Thoughtseize yet? Probably not. I think it's fine. I think if you're like, you know, you're like mentioning Discord's like, oh yeah, like it's so bad against Phoenix, but I feel like if you're just, you shouldn't be playing out on turn 3 nakedly. That's for sure. It's just like a nice another Graver hate, and it's like it is also a card advantage spell. Because if they answer it, they still technically 2-for-1 themselves, assuming you can answer the Phoenix, which is nice. Because at the end of the day, it ends up being a grindy matchup anyway. Okay, that's a nice card to hold up. So as long as they don't top deck a canned here, we're okay. I mean, you shouldn't really be playing out threats early on anyway, is what I've learned. Is what I've learned about it. Okay. So they can theoretically Shark Typhoon for 2. That's fine. Because if they trade... Okay, so let's... Thoughtseize here. Oh, they have lots of redundancies. Okay, well... I think we're just gonna have to redeploy and just hope that they don't have a combo piece in hand. Okay. They don't want the so the Leyline binding this one, I'm assuming. Assassin's Trophy is a nice pickup. Definitely need a nice pickup. So it's a matter of how greedy do you want to be. If they top deck a can, we die. I'm gonna definitely Mosswood first, just to see what we draw here. If we draw an untapped land, that we can do everything. We can go cast the Mosswood Dread Knight and hold up Trophy. If I just Dread Whispers and do nothing, kind of feel like I still need to deploy the Mosswood Dread Knight. Otherwise, we just don't do anything for a turn. Yes, it does everything, Mark. It unfortunately does everything. Unfortunately. Heartless Act. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take the risk here and deploy. They need to have exactly untapped land plus Dino or exactly Quintoria's Cam when we double one already. So, like if we just don't deploy Clock, that's just like really bad. Okay. There have a lot of things on Adventure. That's what's scary. Dread Whispers. If I have an untapped land here, I'll play Glissa instead. I do not. So I will deploy this instead. They might just hard cast this. They don't do anything. So if I terrace under this, I have. I think I could just play it slow, I think. You like Glissa. Glissa's Bay, dude. Glissa's Bay. Wait a minute, you shouldn't tell me. I'm the one that loves Glissa. I'm the one that loves Glissa. Glissa's Bay, dude. Glissa is Bay. Binding. Okay. That's fine. Are they gonna hard cast a Virtue or hard cast a Beanstalk? One of the two. Doesn't matter. Okay. So we will do some math here. I will tear this 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 10. opponent is wondering if I'm ever going to misclick. I'm going to destroy that virtue. Just cuz. Cool. Alrighty. Do we want to do anything different game 3? And this is where like stuff like Terrace Under just always feels like it takes up nice. It like earns a slot in these sideboards. Like as a 12, but just so versatile for like stuff like this where, you know, it's not exactly a tier 1 deck, but it's nice to have these, you know, versatility there where we can exile a combo piece. In the worst case, you know, tag a Leyline, stuff like that. So it's been pretty good. By quick, you mean GG. Yeah. I did not miss lethal this time. No, I did not. I have missed lethal plenty of times in the past, but not this time. We're going to have to mold on this hand, unfortunately. Oh, man. I think I bought the bottom of land. Could also just bottom of Bankbuster. Sorry. Hey. Hold on. We have the mailman. I think I bottom Heartless Act here. Because, like, if they have the can combo, it doesn't do anything. I guess if they have the Dino, it does. I kind of want to bottom a land. On the draw? I bottom a Death God Clay. We will draw. If we don't draw out their land, then we're just kind of fucked anyway, so that's what it is. I really keep both as insurance. Excellent. Okay. You want yellow, Troy? Here you go. Go discard kind of sucks, but we're going to mull into 6. I don't think we can mull into 5. And this hand already has 2 reactive spells to it, so it's fine. So they don't have red, so they can't Leyline Binding here. Okay, they Leyline Binding proactively. Cool. Thoughtseize is good draw. I'll save that for next turn because I would like to deploy this Glissa. Damn. Untap land would be nice. Okay. Well, we're time to double discard. What the Moto, why? Why? Why Moto? Oh my god. That's really annoying. I wanted to take that card. Okay, well, fuck. I'm like, wanted to move the window over. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Yeah, I want to hit the glist. Like, it's not guaranteed that they have virtue. Yeah. Yep. Just gotta dodge Dino. They technically don't have any red sources, so that is kind of nice. Let's map here. Scavenging is going to the graveyard. Alright, we got the race. A tap land would be nice just because we can slam a shielder, and that's a lot more pressure right there. Yeah, Tear's a good draw. Gotta love the misclick though. Gotta love the misclick. They don't have any red, so we're not technically dead to a can yet. This is a lot of... I think I have to put this in the graveyard. I think we need to draw lands here. Oh my god. Dude, we've... can't draw a land to save our life. Okay, well now we can't hold up any removal. Well, now we can't slam a shield here because we would just die, so... Unbelievable. I just want to land, please. Okay. Okay, we need this to hit a clone. Clone, please. Fuck, they hit a can. So we die. We needed 2 sources of removal spell here. We just like couldn't double spell. It's so frustrating. That's annoying. Very annoying. Yeah, they just combo off. They either... So it doesn't matter what we trophy. They'll find a clone with a can. And then they'll copy the dino or find a can, and then they'll just keep going. So we need to have 2 sources of trophies open. Our only out was them flipping a clone first, and then we trophy with the clone on the stack. We needed that exact sequence to happen, but that did not happen. Hey, Corey. How's it going, buddy? Nice Thoughtseize. Like the old border. They're tanking on this Thoughtseize. Of course, this dude's Fioji. It's the whole plan. I'm glad the Thoughtseize misclicked didn't cost us the match, I guess. Still feels bad though. I could activate this now and then try to find a Thoughtseize. Or like a tap land. Like it was like a Blooming Marsh. Because if they had a Thoughtseize, they had a Thoughtseize anyway, right? So nice. So they didn't have an answer to an Archfiend. That's cool. Cool thing about this decay, though, is I can decay this and it doesn't get. I don't have to pay for ward. So I could Dread Whispers or I could Thoughtseize. I kind of want to Thoughtseize because if they have like a Shieldred, I'm kind of screwed. Their hand is kind of bad. So if we take this Trespasser, they technically don't really do anything here. Yeah. So when they enter combat, I will decay it. This Torture Tower is kind of annoying because it does exile this, but it's fine. No, I'm taking the Trespasser because then they can't really do anything. Like if they want to just deploy this Bone Crusher Giant like as a body, then we just gain a lot of equity there. So I will choose no on the ward. And then it's still uncounterable. And it still decays. Just for people who play this on Moto. It's kind of like counterintuitive. Not counterintuitive, but like it's kind of scary because like, wait, I do want to, you know? So this is where they just deploy a BCG. It's like not a great exchange. Our own Bone Crusher Giant. So I guess I could Scooze and then double eat, become a 4/4. And then but they just push it. I think I'm just going to Trespass here. And then offer the trade. I won't eat a body yet because I want this to get got by Scooze. But I felt like from their perspective, I wonder if they should have been patient with the Bone Crusher Giant. Because like just playing a vanilla 4/3 for 3 is like not ideal in this type of matchup, right? So that's fine. That's how they're gonna spend their turn. I'll trade here. Okay, untapped land would be best draw. Excellent. Alright, so let's do this. Crew here. Pretty decent spot. Now I'm assuming they'll torch my Dread Knight, which is awkward, but it's fine. Yep. And then I wonder if they're going to play Suckens Zen and activate Hive. Inti, okay. So their hand is push, Suckens Zen. I will push you because I don't want you to pitch any of these cards. Activate Bank Buster, play a land. So they only have one push. Do I want to play around push plus stomp? I don't think so. I'm just going to deploy my hand. Sure. Sure. Fable is a decent draw, I will say. That's pretty bad for me. Hive. Let's activate Bank Buster. Do I want to trophy this Fable right now? I think so. I have to trophy it anyway, right? Eventually. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. Take 5. Play this Hive for a maximum pressure. Push. Sure. So they do have this Silkenson active. But if they attack for 5 or play Silkenson, we can just activate Bank Buster. We're technically winning the race. Like this, the mana doesn't really matter at this point. I guess they have Revolt. If they ever draw another push. Glissa. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have enough to animate Hive and play Glissa. So exile induce the player on Kolaghan's command. Sure. So you can fog for a turn. That's fine. Glissa. This sort of like Bank Buster looks a lot better than Copty here. Especially like when we're expecting a meta of like mid-range. Meta of control. Like drawing the extra 3 cards in this situation is like what is keeping us in this game. Oh man. Thinking Croxa here. Fuck. That's so good. That's very good. That was a good draw. So we will activate. So They probably chumped the Glissa. So I think we just attack with everything. Yeah, we don't die to a stomp if they top deck it. Cool. I was like, Moto's lagging. Moto is lagging. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so Extinction Event. Run a Roam Breaker and a Tear. Pour out the Thoughtseize, and then I think I trim a trophy. Or trim the Duress, sorry, keep the trophy. Sorry, it's fine. I could see like going down a trophy. Yeah, Big Buster was the card that won the game for us. Slamming it on turn 2, and they like couldn't Thoughtseize on turn 1 to take the Big Buster was very clutch. Very, very clutch. I think this is fine. What a hand. What a hand to mulligan. I got bottom an EE. Could also see not buying the EE and then just trying to 2-for-1 as you mulligan already. That's tough. I think I'm gonna bond the E. It's probably like the card that like has the least. Copter. Heartless Act. So they technically get another draw. Well, this is where the dreams start. Copter into Fable, of course. This is their exact dream start. Like, I don't think we could beat this. Especially like without a push or a removal spell on turn 2. We have to like Dread Whispers into it because I'm not going to trophy it Copter. But maybe I should have at that point. Copter heard I was talking shit. True. So true. This is where I was like considering like cutting down to 2 trophies and adding the other Terrace under. I might just do that on the play. Bitter Triumph. Okay, so I have all the spot removal. Got it. Yeah, that's why I'm like, especially seeing this Copter. I think I'm gonna board in the second Fable over the 3rd trophy. They discard a Kolaghan's Command. Interesting. Yeah, just it feels bad either way. I don't think there's really a good option here. Shelly. Here's where the extinction of it would have been decent, I guess. Hopefully they top deck the basic mountain. Yeah, they're on the aggro version with copters. No, that's not necessarily true because they're the shielders. I've seen the ones without any 4-drops too. The beginning of combat, I will trophy your copter. Do you have the mountain? Do you have another swamp? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Don't have a trespasser. Don't have a trespasser. Don't have a trespasser. Taking about after blocks. They're gonna destroy my monster gen knight. Do they have a follow-up graveyard trespasser? They don't. Interesting. Interesting. Do I have to forego this? I need to trophy this. If they have the removal spell anyway, we're kind of fucked in 2 turns anyway. Yeah, I think I have to just Dredge Whispers first. But, like, that's the only line we have. I could also just redeploy this. But I don't hate... I think we just have to deploy Glissa. Like, if this is, like, our avenue to victory here. Because if they just, like, make a token with this and then attack, like, we can either A, chump the token profitably and not lose much equity, or B, just, like, block the real Bunker Giant. If they copy the Goblin Shaman, it's whatever. But, like, this is the best defensive play, and then they just have everything, so it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Try this. Yeah, exactly. We can't play around it. We just have to make the best optimal play for R in a vacuum. And we just have to go from there. Fuck, I don't know. This hand is kind of ass. Well, I can't mull it against Rakdos, unfortunately. I hope they just have the same kind of opening hand. Do I leave it on Mutavault? That'd be really funny. I leave it on Mutavault. I'm not gonna trophy on turn 2 anyway, so. I don't think that's appropriate because it's. I don't think that's a good play, Arsenal. That's like the classic, like, oh, I'm gonna board in surgical against everything because it's technically good against everything. And it's like it's not good against everything. I'm gonna hold this up and hopefully they just play Copter here. I mean, you could beat a Fable. It's not like it's a game ender either. Cool. Did not lose any. Am I going to be trophying anything? I don't think so. Let's attack with the Vault. but you can't really spend your third turn. You're essentially time walking yourself, casting a Necromancer on turn 3 in this matchup, and you just can't afford that. Like right here, like attacking the Mutavault is so underwhelming. I like it's much better for me to actually just cast something. Like not casting anything is kind of why we're probably gonna lose this game. Because like this matchup is subtly very much about tempo, and it's why like in the yesterday stream where we're like playing like the 5-drop, and it's like it's much better just to deploy like a double spell, and not have his hand be so clunked up, because it is very much about tempo, unfortunately. Okay. Because like here where they just like kill our threat and deploy a body, we're just so behind now. We're just like very, very behind. Oh man, that's pretty bad too. This is where like I like one Terrace Under and not two. Scoos is pretty bad. There's an argument to just played the Scoos first. But like we just aren't committing to the battlefield decently enough. So I think I just have to Scoos, play green, pass. But like this is where we just fall apart. Like they don't like this is where it's like they don't need Fable to win this game. They're just like going under us. I think I need to mulligan these hands against Rakdos. I think that's the issue. Is as I'm not mulliganing these hands against Rakdos. Awkwardly have to trade here. Awkwardly. But that's the thing though, like that's kind of the equivalent of me not doing anything on turn 2 and turn 3 either. And that's why we're so behind. Is we're essentially taking a turn off just to necromancer. But that one turn is so huge though. Like that one turn of me just attacking with Mutavault meant they like just deployed 2 threats, killed my guy, and like I just have literally nothing. That's the problem. Play around stomp. I think I'll play that out. I think I need the other green source. Okay, hopefully they just flood. That is ideal. I mean, I've learned that if you shouldn't Fable push or decay the Goblin Shaman token unless there's a specific advantage to it. But like, you shouldn't be really like untapping and like pushing and then untapping unless there's like other valuable information. But like in a vacuum, you shouldn't be too throwing yourself there. In theory. And that's why I like stuff like Extinction Event, where they you can like wipe up the Fable with something else, or the reflection with something else. Like Fables, they're like are like definitely their best card, but that doesn't mean they lose or fall apart without it, especially when every card is so important. You can't just like, oh, I'm just gonna board in this card that's literally doesn't impact the board or anything like that. Unless you get really lucky and they have a Fable in hand, but then they also just have a 2/2, and that's even worse, arguably, because they just make a body. You're essentially like losing so much tempo. They get a 2/2, and they just have a board, like they develop the board already. Okay. So yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, I need something good off the top. Something good off the top, please. Please. Does Glissa count as something good off the top? Probably. Possibly. It's not bad. Could attack with the Scoos, but I think I'm just gonna hold back. Probably cycle this blood token. So this Glissa just starts putting them in the abyss. It'd be nice if we had like another threat, like a Sentinel or a Shieldred, an Archfiend, anything like that, so then that way we can attack with this Glissa and still stay back on defense, as we're like at kind of a parity right now. We are like honestly like in a pretty not that bad of a spot. We just need to hope that their last two cards are blanks, and that if they cycle this blood token, it cycles into a blank. Considering where we were, like this Glissa is might be our key to victory here. Like the only way we can maybe like we obviously need them to just have like a bunch of Thought Seizes in their hand on top of their deck, and if they kept it in. If they have like an extinction event, they can extinction it for even. And then we are 1-on-1. We can extinction it for odd, but then we have a Scoos plus their Blood Tithe Harvester plus Shaman. Oh, this is really close. They're tanking. Okay. They have a stop. Okay. So they essentially just like a card that potentially was a 2-for-1. We definitely won that exchange, but now we need to not draw any more lands. If that'd be great, that would be ideal. Archfiend of the Dross. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 7, 7. I could, in theory, attack with the Scoos. And I could trade both their Trespasser and their Bonecrusher Giant. I might just do that. Let's just end the game. I'm not gonna tackle the vault. That's just suiciding the mutable vault for no reason. Because they can just like take it and block the mutable vault, and they go to sit and they take 7, or take 6. Doesn't really do anything. Doesn't accomplish much. So you go 12. Now, if they don't deploy anything, then I'll attack with this mutable vault next turn. They have the push. I'm gonna play around double stomp. Or torch plus stomp. Okay. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Really needed a removal spell here. So they go up to 8, potentially 10 here. Four, 6, 9. Well, I can't attack with the Bermuda Vault because of the hive. So I'm gonna trade here and have them take 2. Okay. Okay, we're dead. We are dead. And then we have hands like these. That's just... Man. There's an argument to hold a fatal push, but I think I'm okay. Can't fatal push that anyway. Can't fatal push that anyway. Oh boy. We need a Glissa here. Like, a stat. A stat. This is where, our 2 culling rituals and 2 extinction event looks pretty good. Okay. How do we win this game? We need to top deck Glissa right now. Okay, let's go to game 2. Top deck sideboard's Shadow Spear, you know, those type of things. Okay, want to rest. Do I want to rest? In fact, the answer is no. Sonic Shadow Spear is like single-handedly the card that just fucked Boggles. Whoever designed that card just decided that Boggles is just never going to be a thing, I guess. Put well into 5. I'll play this out. Try to like decay plus Terra Center next turn. Try to like trade. Has first strike. Hopefully they don't have another first strike enchantment. That would be ideal. Block here. They do get to draw a card, but getting the Boggle off the battlefield is definitely ideal. Hopefully they don't have a backup one. Well, shit. Okay, well, that was a good draw. To the point where I don't think I'm going to deploy the Monster Dreadnought here. Excellent. I think I'm going to attack. Let's attack. That's fine. Taking them out, taking a slip out the back out of their hand is fine. Okay. That's fine. I will eat a scout and a dread knight. I will attack with Glissa again. I'm just gonna hold out a decay plus trophy. Draw a card, lose 1 life. Yeah, Leyline is a lot worse when I don't play Liliana the Veil. That's for sure. Glissa is Bay. Glissa is Bay. Can we survive for this? No Leyline. Interesting. Thoughtseize. No Thoughtseize. $47 mana, that's funny. Another Glade Cover Scout. Okay. I think I'm gonna deploy Dread Knight. A lock. Awkwardly, I don't think I can deploy the Dread Whispers. I think I just have to do it again. And then I could just cast Dread Whispers next turn. What I'm scared is if they run Slip out the back. That is the card I'm scared of. Honestly, to play around Slip out the back, I'm gonna play Shieldred here. I'm gonna do this. Because if they end up just like trading, I think it's fine. I think the color, it's just too risky. Okay. We need one of these last cards to not be a Slip at the back. Play another 1-drop, yes. Please play another 1-drop. Oh my god, they are. Oh my god, they are. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Nope. I want to go. That's a lot of manas. I could cast an Ugin if I wanted to, I guess. Decay you. Sentinel you. Make a map. Map you. Play land. There and I was off. Cool. All that being said, they do still have 2 cards at hand. All that being said. Cool. Culling Ritual, baby! Wonderful. Wonderful. Cool. So I can go Duress. Our opponent will into 5. I can go Duress into Benki into Heartless Act. Otawara. What could this be? Is this Lotus Field? Spell Pierce. So is this Phoenix? Do I finally get my wish and play against Izzet Phoenix? No. Never. Never in a million years. Heartless Act. You die. No, this looks like some sort of combo deck. Another Jace? Well, fuck. You got me. Well, I have a Glissa. How does that feel? Discard Thoughtseize. Interesting. Baptiste is a good draw. Go, Glissa, go. Go, Glissa, go. Go, Glissa, go. Draw. I'll play around another Spell Pierce. I'll go Banky. And decay you. Spell Pierce that. Decay's been pretty good. Is it 2 of? Or is it 1 of, I guess? I'm only playing... No, I'm playing 2. I cut the 1 Heartless Act. I think they're conceding because Moto's laggy. Cool. Main deck Duress, looking pretty good. Rona combo. Do I want the more Duresses? That's the real question. They run Tyvar. They run Mox Amber. They have the Retraction Helix as a combo piece. Necro seems good here. I can technically tear asunder a Mox Amber. I don't think I need Leylines in this matchup. They do run Tyvar. I feel like the Duresses are just going to be blank. I think that's what I'm scared of. Like I like Fatal Push for a combo deck, like Fatal Push and such is actually decent. This list I'm looking at also runs Treasure Cruise, but this seems outdated. Oh, this one runs Luca and such. At least the one that I'm seeing here. Oh, Born of the Dresses. Do I want Archfiend? Let's cut the Archfiend, I guess. It's kind of a bad hand, but we're having a lot of like these 5-land, 2-spell openers, but like with Monster Dread Knight, feel like I could justify keeping this. Never mind. Okay, well they took the Heartless Act. I mean, they probably have like a Jace that they can untap and just slam. Or a Rona. Alright. How about a removal spell? Push. Thoughtseize. I think I have to just Dread Whispers here. Okay. Don't kill me. 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 Okay. Fair enough. Okay. As long as I don't have the Mox Amber. Oh, that was a good draw. Alright, Sentinel. It's your turn to be a clock here. Oh, we're going to shock. Okay. I'll map. For the Overgrown tune that we had. More lands. Wonderful. They shocked in Overgrown Tomb. And then passed. To understand. 6. Okay, cool. Whatever. It's solid. So we are not against Rakdos again, or Izzet Phoenix again. Oh yeah, Ashok was the other card too. Something like that. I don't hate that. Let's grab that we drew awkwardly, so we're gonna reveal our whole hand still for the cost of 2 measly life. We have a bunch of 4s, so we have a top end, which is nice. They took Monster Dreadnought, which is a card that kind of outgrinds them. So I'm guessing that they have like at least 1 Bitter Triumph. I'm gonna sandbag this Scoot Scavengers until till turn 3 probably. They pass Monster Dreadnought. So there's a lot of Rakdos midrange. Makes me want like more Bank Busters. This is where they probably Fable here. Okay. So I will Archfiend. Are Rakdos ever on the draw table? I don't know. That's a good question. It's a good question. Discarded 2 lands. You know, my dog's getting pretty heavy now. I don't think I can keep you on my shoulders for that long. I think you need to learn to be on my lap and be okay with it. You can be a lap dog. I set a bad precedent of just having her on my my shoulder this whole time. They do nothing. Okay. They have Go for the Throat. Do they have Heartless Act? That's the real question. That is the real question. I don't play video games, Mark, so I'm not the person to ask. Hopefully they just have lands. They just have lands. You know what's really funny? I got an Automon message here. Oops. It says, allow for... I've held a message for a reason, aggression. Allow will post it to the chat. Should I deny this? Oh man. I'll allow, it's fine. Oh, is this the same guy? Is this the same guy that has the Heartless Act? And the this guy's been playing all day? God damn, dude. God damn. Okay. Do they have another fatal push? Do they have another fatal push? This smells like a fatal push. I'm just going to slam an Archfiend. And pass. Okay. Push you. Take 2. Don't Heartless Act me, bro. Don't Heartless Act me. Let's go! Archfiend of the Drows. See? We could beat a Fable. See? Fable isn't that bad. Fable isn't that bad. Nah, dude. I mean, that's mean. I'm not gonna put salt in the wound there. Do you think they run Heartless Act? Do you think they run Heartless Act? I think aboard a trophy. Oh, I don't want the duress. Or the second Terra Sunder, I think. Dude, they have Smuggler's Copter. We didn't really see much out of their deck, but they do have Fable. I'll keep the second Terra, I guess. What's wrong? So I have like the window open, and she's just like totally looking outside. Yeah, just have that camera on, Luna. She's way more interesting than me. He did have Copter. Good to know. I feel like every Rakdos list plays Copter now. I feel like that's just like fully adopted at this point, right? So the old scavenging. Amio, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How was your stream? Hope it went well. Man, I got a bunch of raids today. Hope your stream was great. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. Welcome from Amio Streams. My name is KO Diamonds. I got punished for not playing a black. Yeah, I got punished for not playing black. Oh, they have the Urborg. I'm so bad. We bombed 3 leagues and acknowledged. As I bombed here. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I should have pushed here. That's my fault. And I could just slam a Ren. That actually might just cost me the game. Did not pay attention. Am I just going to deploy the Scoos? I could push the token and then trophy the Fable. But then I'm like completely naked to... I think I'm going to play the Scoos. Yeah, that's bad. I could have like played a Ren here. I didn't notice they had Urborg until it was too late. But what were you playing? What format? What deck? Discarded Cliffs and another Fable. Interesting. I'm not gonna let them have another mana source here, so I think I'll push this. If they want to stomp, that's fine. This is another... Oh, this is a trespasser, sure. Mosswood Dread Knight. Do I animate Ren here? I don't hate animating Ren. Yeah. I don't think they'll even block either, so this is just like a free attack. Heavy Metal Queen 04 drop, Pioneer Manga aggro, Pioneer Merfolk. Merfolk has been like kicking my ass lately, I will say. Okay. 2 mana. We just need lands off the top. That'd be ideal. Thank you. I wonder if Voodoo Curse ones always have the answer, even if he thought so. Yeah, I mean that's mid range in a nutshell, though. I mean, that's mid range in a nutshell. Okay. I'll tap mana here. I'll probably upkeep. Because I don't want to trophy them and they can activate castle end of turn. That'd be worst case scenario. I guess I can just let it go. They can't make a token anything until they cast something, so I can just hold up trophy this whole time. Discarding a card with blood is a good start to the turn. Looks like they're flooding. Trophy. Be gone. Be gone. So Ren is subtly taking over the game. This is where, like, not playing it like that turn earlier, I would have been able to ultimate it. That's kind of this could cost us if they just like top deck something. I mean, they have an active castle going, so this game's still far from over. Yep. They could push this. No push. So I will Shred Whispers. Play Cottage. Pass. Okay. You can ultimate Ren. Next turn. Trying to get the emblem, please. Okay. I have exactly 5 cards. I will eat a Fable so that they can't escape it. So as long as they don't have another removal spell or Thoughtseize. They didn't exactly... Did they play a land? Let's go. I had my camera on the whole time. I'm sorry. Came back from 0-2 to 3-2, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Red and Runebreaker. We cut it last time. And we brought it back. So, thoughts on the league? I think... So, I haven't been posting all my videos on YouTube yet, but I feel like Leyline of the Void has a card that I'm targeting specifically, Izzet Phoenix, and I feel like this is a card that, is really all in against it. So, I kind of think that this takes up a lot of sideboard space. So, like, just the combination of, like, it occupying a lot of sideboard space. Like, if Izzet Phoenix was, like, 30% of the meta, I could see Leyline of the Void, like, being in our sideboards, like, pretty solidly. But as we, like, play, and, like, we've played multiple leagues now, and calling between, like, me and, like, multiple members of Discord, like, we haven't actually... It's funny enough that, like, we're, like, starting to test Leyline of the Void, and we just haven't run into Izzet Phoenix. So, I think for the next stream, I might try something like this. The Rona Rainmakers are great. The main deck Duress has been pretty solid as well. I'm debating if I want to play Archfiend or if I want to, like, play a Kalitas, maybe. It's kind of stuff that I'm kind of toying the idea of. Like, maybe doing, like, a 3-shielded 1 Kalitas split. If we're not running into, Izzet Phoenix a lot, then, like, Archfiend is kind of meh, and it's always risky playing against Rakdos, and if they don't have and if they have the Harless sack, that's kind of sketchy, right? So I'm tempted to try, like, maybe 1 Kalitas 3-shielder, because, like, if we play against, like, like, Izzet Phoenix, like, Kalitas is still solid there, like, we can try to push a Phoenix or a Trophy Phoenix, and it gets exiled, so, like, more of these exile effects is nice. It's against Rakdos sack, so we'll see how that testing goes. Like, I still like the Archfiends, but I kind of want to try to change things up a little bit as we're, like, testing here. Ashok is something that Arsenal in the chat suggested. I'm wondering if it should just be a 3rd Hearse, because, like, Ashok on turn 3 is very, very slow. The fact that it's repeatable is nice, but I do like how Unlicensed Hearse can just, like, in the late game, just crew up and just be a creature. Like, I've definitely won games with Unlicensed Hearse beats, right? So, I might try just 3 Hearse if I really want to beat Phoenix. I mean, Ashok is kind of a hedge against Amalia combo. The thing about Amalia combo is, like, if we really want this card, like, we could also just play, like, Weathered Runestone, and that also kind of tags most things. So the thing about a 2-1-1 split between Archfiend and Kalitas is the Kalitas and the Archfiends are a nombo. Because you really, really need the 2-life drain from Archfiend, and Kalitas negates that. So I think that's more important to have the drain trigger, and I think it's just much better just to have an Archfiend, like 2 Archfiend versus, like, a 1 Archfiend 1 Kalitas split. Like, I think if we're gonna play Kalitas, I think you want to do 1 Kalitas 3 Shieldred, not 1 Archfiend 1 Kalitas 2 Shieldred. I do like the 2 Culling Rituals. Like, the Terra Center has been great. The Necros would have been decent. So I think for now, I'm debating between Archfiend or 3-Shieldred 1 Kalitas. The Archfiends just, like, win games, like, games that we don't have no business winning. So think about it. I'll think about it. I actually might be back again tomorrow. You won't always have them both. That's true, but I think if you're gonna have one Archfiend, I'd rather have two. Like having multiple Archfiends is a good thing. Like they're actually really good in multiples because you want to end the games. Having 12 power in the air is really really good. Like I think Archfiend and Cletus have like conflicting game plans there. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll tank on it. Like Martin, are you going to play 3 Hearse? I might try 3 Hearse instead of the 1 Ashiok. So like I might try this tomorrow. I'll tank on this though. I'll post this list in the Discord and kind of gather feedback. But like I can see this third and Source being something else. Because like it's the key to that Phoenix matchup is just like just slamming a Hearse. But then like is it just better just to have like a Weathered Runestone? So something like, oh, do I not have any? So maybe like something like this that like I can board in, because like I feel like 3 Hearse also takes up a lot of slots. So like, is it better to just have like a Weathered Runestone? The thing about like Weathered Runestone is like I still don't like it against the Phoenix because like once they see it in play, they'll just like hardcast the Phoenixes and it's like whatever to them. I can say the same for Hearse, but at least Hearse like actively does things. Maybe it's better just to play 3 Hearse over like the Ashiok, because like Ashiok on turn 3 is just like not a decent play either. I like how Hearse costs 2 mana because it's all about efficiency in the Phoenix matchup, and I don't think I'd board an Ashiok against the Amalia combo deck. So I think I might just try this next time. Try 3 Hearse. I think Fillback is just too expensive. Main difference will be between Trespassers and Walkers. I really like the Trespassers. I think that if you're gonna play Archfiend Dross, you want as much reach as possible. So like Trespassers really help there because like you need to end the game because you are on a clock. So that'll do it for me. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be trying to be streaming every day this week, I think. So we got a bunch of raids today, so I really want to give a huge shout out to Amio and the Control Freak Mike. If you haven't, please follow their channels as well. If you haven't already, please hit the follow button. We're 6 followers from 2,000, which is crazy. And then if you haven't, subscribe to my YouTube and try to get to 1,000 subs. So if you haven't already, please do so. I would really, really, really appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna post this list in the Discord. We can discuss it more on what I should play tomorrow. If you haven't joined the Discord already, please join the Discord. But let's send Mistaken some love. They're a great amulet streamer. They've done really well in showcases and big main events online. He's a really, really great streamer with great amulet content. So if that interests you, please at least just go and say hi. He's really, really nice, a great guy. So great stream, good data. Even though we didn't play against Izzet Phoenix, good to know that not play Leyline in the Void because it takes up too much sideboard space. Not to say that this doesn't, but like I think I'd rather have like the second Necromantia for like the other combo decks and just have 3 Hearse because like every sideboard slot matters, right? Nice to see Culling Ritual pull weight today too. So hope to catch everyone next time. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye.